In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Notion charts. To get started, open the Notion database you want to visualize. This is the database that contains the information you want to turn into a chart, such as tasks, sales, projects, or any other tracked data. Before moving on, it helps to quickly scan your properties so you know which fields you may want to use later for categories, dates, totals, or other values. Next, click New View at the top of the database. Creating a new view lets you keep your existing table, board, or list untouched while building a separate visual version of the same data. This is especially useful if you want to compare information in different formats without changing your original setup. Once the new view window opens, enter a name for the chart view. Choose something clear and descriptive so it is easy to recognize later, especially if your database has several views. A simple name based on the chart's purpose usually works best. After naming the view, choose Chart from the available view types. This tells Notion that you want to display the database visually rather than in a standard layout. Then click Create or Edit Chart to generate the chart view. At this point, Notion will open the chart settings, where you can decide how your data should be displayed. Now select a chart type. You can choose from options like bar, line, pie, or horizontal bar. The best choice depends on the kind of comparison you want to make. For example, bar charts are great for comparing categories, while line charts are useful for showing changes over time. Next, choose the property to display on the x-axis. This is usually the category, label, or time-based field that will run along the horizontal axis and organize your chart. Then choose the property or calculation for the y-axis. This is the value shown on the vertical axis, and it represents what you are measuring, such as counts, totals, or other calculations. If you only want to analyze specific data, add filters. Filters help narrow the chart to exactly what matters, which makes the results easier to read and more meaningful. If needed, configure grouping by selecting a property to group the data. This can help reveal patterns and make comparisons more useful when your database includes several segments. After that, customize the chart by adjusting labels, sorting, and display settings. These small changes can make the chart much clearer and easier to interpret. Finally, review the results to confirm that the chart accurately reflects your database data. If something looks off, double-check your axes, filters, or grouping. Then, update your database entries as needed, and notice how the chart updates automatically. Thanks for watching.